welcome to season 2.
Season 2, we made it.
Or episode 11 of
it.
Seeing Green.
We did
Season 1 was episode 1 through 10. Realistically, like 1 through 15. But as you can see on the previous episode, we did scrap a lot of videos because we are going through some technical, not difficulties all the time, but it does happen. Like I said, we don't have a team. So yeah, welcome to episode 11. Your boy's here. I'm always going to be here. Speaking of your boy not being here, Juan was trying to get out of filming with us. He said, "Oh, you two just film," and I was like, "That's crazy talk." Nah.
They don't want to do it without me. We're a team. We're like peanut butter jelly and bread. Without one component, you can't make the sandwich.
That's true.
Who's the bread?
You are, Whitey.
Now, we got Steve, of course, or Gambit. If you know who Gambit is, you know who Gambit is. Just the guy who throws cards.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
How do they throw the cards?
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I've never. I know Penn and Teller.
But I got huge news. Massive news. The biggest of big news. Finding Nemo on Hulu.
Don't bring up Hulu again.
All right, no more bringing up Hulu. But Finding Nemo is now on Hulu. If you watched this podcast before, you know that Finding Nemo is my number one.
Bro's obsessed with
number
cards
one
right now.
Favorite movie. Yeah, he has to clean up after this. I've watched Finding Nemo 1,000 times. Did not know it was a 2.5 hour movie.
That's how you know it's a good movie, when you just don't, like, the time just flies by. You're just like, damn,
You're just immersed in the movie.
You're in the ocean with the fish.
2.5 hours. That's how it feels, to be honest. Because especially, when it came out in 2003, I believe, like, movies weren't that long. Like, the standard was like an hour and a half, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you crazy?
For kids' movies?
Oh, okay, you gotta clarify that. I'm about to say, Lord of the Rings is 17 days in 3 weeks.
They're still filming.
Yeah, but I'm talking common standard for movies. I feel like back then, I could be wrong. It's like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, and especially kids movies, they were definitely like an hour and 20, hour and a half, maybe hour and 40.
The good days.
The good old days. But yeah, I watched it Saturday night. Probably watched 20 minutes of it. Fell asleep. I went to sleep at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. I don't remember the last time I went to sleep at 8 o'clock. So.
Went from a good movie to 20 minutes an hour.
Yeah, like what?
I was fucking exhausted.
It's my favorite movie ever. I fell asleep 5 minutes into the opening scene. Like, for what?
Well, listen, I went to the golf PGA Tour event. I had a couple of bevs, got home, had a little Chipotle. It did it to me.
Vinaigrette?
Asked for extra. Got three of them things.
I just had Chipotle today. Sauce it up.
I don't like the vinaigrettes.
But, what?
I don't like the vinaigrettes.
From Chipotle or just in general? You don't like vinaigrette?
Well, from Chipotle. I don't even know if I've had one from somewhere else.
That's
But
crazy.
Literally the best one.
That's the best vinaigrette I've ever had in my
so
life.
So good.
I just don't need it. Everything else is good. I don't need it. Some hot sauce, though.
I'm not sure if you remember this. Maybe Jonah remembers, but I remember asking both of you what the ingredients were because I was trying to make it at home, and I looked it up, tried to make it. Just wasn't the same. That shit was terrible.
Was it always there?
It was there for a minute.
That's crazy. I just learned about it.
Yeah, I mean, I worked there, it's bento for 7 or 8 years now, so 8 years ago, and it was there then. So 10 plus years.
And never told us about it.
What do you mean told you about it? Like I gotta tell you the menu?
I mean, something like that is pretty important to tell someone.
I mean, not for me, because I don't eat it, so why would I tell you about it if I don't like it? You'll try this thing I don't like?
All right.
You got an argument.
I'll remember that.
Whatever that means.
I got a bone to pick with weather people, forecasters. What else is the name for them? Are they astronomers?
Liars.
Whatever.
Guessers.
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 Today we were guessing the weather.
Well, on that topic too, because that should be pissed, especially living in Florida. It's like, oh no, you got a sunny day. Get on the golf course.
Yeah.
Raining bullets.
Not this part of Florida.
Well,
what the heck?
One thing I hate, and it just pisses me off, and I've had this conversation, an argument with people many years ago. When you're reading the weather, it says it's 90 degrees outside, but it feels like 100. I thought the weather was just like a measurement of what it feels like outside. Why is it two different things? Like, if it feels like 100 degrees outside, in my head, it's a fucking 100 degrees outside. Like, shouldn't be a difference to me.
I feel you.
If someone want to fucking argue me on that, go for it.
No, they're just bored.
They gotta be, bro. There's
whatever.
No
that's
way.
just their range. That's the range that they set. They're like, it could be 90 degrees or it could be 104. Somewhere in there, that's what it is outside.
Guy walks outside. Yeah, it feels like 100 today. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Nah, it's like, if you wear pants today, it's gonna feel like 100.
Yeah.
But if you got on shorts,
literally, maybe that's what they mean.
I don't know, but it always. And I remember being on the beach at probably like 1 a.m. having an argument with my friends about this shit. I was like, if it feels like this outside, that's what it is. There's no if, and, the buts. But I'm not a fucking scientist, so.
No, you definitely are. You're right.
Yeah.
I would argue with you till that day.
This guy's on to something. This guy's on to something.
Yo, sign me right now.
Weatherman about to knock on the door and shoot you.
The government.
Yeah, he's got us figured out. We got to take him out.
He knows that we're bullshit half of the time.
He's like, oh, shit.
But yeah, no, the weather's wrong just all the time, too. That's like the only job that you can get where you can just be wrong and get paid handsomely. Just be wrong all the time. And you remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where I think Timmy's dad or his mom, his mom was the weather lady. And every time, like, the whole theme was everyone wants to go fishing, but the weather person kept getting it wrong. So Timmy wished that his mom was always right. And then she just started spewing bullshit. Then there was, like, a fucking big-ass sinkhole and all types of shit. Because the angry mom would show up with, like, pitchforks and fucking, I don't know, torches to the crib every single time she was wrong. So you just wish that she was right all the time.
Fairies.
Crocker was tweaking. No,
he was right though.
Yeah, weather always pissed me off, and I hate Bruce Winchell. If y'all know who that is. Damn, y'all don't know Drake and Josh. His dad was beefing with the other weather guy. His name was Bruce.
I was about to say, I feel like that's a fake name.
Oh, definitely a fake name, but it fits for a weather guy though.
I was thinking about the Fairly Odd Parents reporter, Chet You Betcha.
Oh, Chet You Betcha.
You betcha.
he was short, right? Am I tweeting?
Yeah.
He had like the big ass chin and he was kind of swole, but he was like the short.
Nah, that's a good name though. That's great.
Chet You Betcha.
You betcha.
Nah, reporting live, Chet You Betcha here.
Some crazy names.
That's
to be
fantastic.
Honest.
I love it.
Betcha. Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Blubber Nuggets.
What was they named the alien Mark for some reason, but is that the most normal?
From Yugopathemia?
Yugopathemia. That one episode where they had like the fucking bunnies or some shit like that, and they're all cute, but then they just turn on them, and they started eating them.
Wow.
I don't know where I'm going with this
Bro, what?
You don't remember that episode? Whatever.
Nah, I just remember the goat, Chip Skylark.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! That boy has some shiny teeth.
I thought you were about to say Chauncey the goat that's in the show. That was his name? Chauncey the goat?
Yeah, Chauncey Billups.
Oh, the goat, the actual goat.
The actual goat.
No, his name wasn't Chauncey, it was, what was it, like, Clampy or something like that. I gotta look it up.
You gotta look it up. I'm almost sure it was Chauncey or some shit like that. What was the goat name
from Fairly Odd Parents?
Fairies.
Chompy.
That would make sense.
Okay.
You guys thought it was Chauncey.
You said Clampy. We just mixed
Clampy.
We mix the two names and we say it together, and that's literally what the actual name is, bro.
Crazy.
No. But
Yeah, they should have named him Chauncey.
Chauncey. I feel like I knew a Chauncey in my life for some reason.
Oh god.
Oh man. What's the Did we ever figure out
What's the weather?
Did we ever figure out deja vu and how that works? Because it still blows my mind to this day.
I just had it. Yeah, I just said I had it. Did I figure it out? Nope.
Like I don't get it.
Is it
it's
like something happens and then I don't even know. Like it happens again, but like was it like you like
it's like you already lived it.
You've never had deja vu before?
I mean, I don't know. Probably. I just don't like. I don't know how to explain it.
No, you would know.
You would know.
You would
know.
Yeah.
It's like sleep paralysis. You
Yeah,
would
like-
know if you had
Like
that shit
you,
before.
it's like whoa. It's like you. I don't know how to explain
I
it.
lived this already.
You lived it, but you don't know until it's happening, and then you're just like, "Whoa, that happened."
Like, holy
Yeah, but did
shit,
you
I-
actually live it already? That's what I'm wondering. Like that's.
No,
Well,
obviously
that's
not.
why. Well, that's why my question is like, does science figure
Different
that out?
realms,
'Cause
maybe.
Other like, well, I don't know. People say that it's because you lived in a similar situation, so you're just attaching your current situation to that. So that's how you see it. But there's times where I'm like doing the most not out of pocket, but like something that I would never do before. And I've had deja vu of that moment. I was like, so
Yeah.
that excuse is out the window for me now. And the other people say, oh, it's because there's alternate universes,
Yeah.
and then your alternate self lived through it, and then this is like
Connecting
kind of
you guys.
colliding to one another. But I don't understand it. I really don't.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
like the
I give it a
Bernstein
lot.
Bears effect, or the Mandela
The
effect.
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect is wild.
Yeah. I could have sworn Chick-fil-A was spelled with only a C at one point, but
Nah.
it's CK. That hit me. That 100 when I
Wait,
was,
what? Oh, it's CICK.
Yeah, you thought it was with a C, right? No K. See?
It always Mandela effect. I can't even remember nowadays, but I promise you, some of them definitely like it. They switched.
Yeah,
100%.
100 peasy. And have y'all had sleep paralysis before?
No.
Why? No, that boy just always sleeping. He's always in a deep sleep.
You're asking me if I had sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Nope. I've woken up and I've had sleep paralyzed where like my arm is just I can't move it. You know what I mean? Like it's so asleep because of how I slept on it that it's just limp.
Oh,
That's just
no,
that's
no.
that's you sleep.
But you guys know what I'm
Sleep
talking
paralysis
about, right?
like
Like where
you
you
wake
sleep.
up and there's
Yeah.
like
Like,
you're
you
just
just-
your arm fell asleep.
But you ever like yeah, but it's so it's so asleep that like you pick it up and it just like you have no function of it. You're just like, yo,
no,
I can't
for
feel my
sure.
arm, and you pick it up and the thing just.
No, sleep paralysis is crazy. Now,
People
you
see like demons sometimes.
Yeah, you can hallucinate on
Yeah.
it. Whenever I hate sleep paralysis. I just got it this past weekend actually, because I never get it once. Most people get it once and
That's
they're just like
wild.
good to go. I get it like six times. Like whenever it happens, it's like back to back to back.
Is it scary?
And then it gets to a point where it's like, all right, I just need to stand up. Well, I've been having it my whole life, so now it's not scary. But when I was a kid, that shit used to be terrifying.
You never seen nothing?
No, but there are
You've
people
heard about
who've
it, right?
heard things and seen things. But I remember one time, well, what sleep paralysis is like your eyes are slightly open, but you can't move your body, you can't talk, you can't do anything.
Stuck.
And you can, but you're mentally conscious. And I remember
Wow.
one time I was having sleep paralysis, and my brother walked into the room, and I was trying to fucking scream and like, "Yo, wake me up!" But I just couldn't say anything.
That's
I saw him walk out,
crazy.
and I was just so sick. I was like, "Fuck, bro, I'm about to be stuck in this shit for." But it only lasts for like 10 seconds. Nothing crazy. But if you ever
terrifying.
have it, it's gonna be fucking horrifying. Especially if you didn't experience before as an adult, it's gonna be even worse. But yeah, sleep paralysis.
And sometimes people like can see themselves sleeping.
Oh yeah, the astral projection.
Yeah.
That's crazy too. There's so many unanswered phenomenons. Is that the
Yeah.
proper way to put it in this world?
That's wild. Bro.
That me and Steven's gonna dedicate the rest of our lives to figuring out. So
I was about
We
to
got
say,
you.
tune in.
like you said,
Tune
a
in
guy like
next
me
episode.
just falls asleep, wakes up, don't know like all this
Can't move his
nonsense you
arm.
guys are talking about. But now tonight, now I'm saying this never happened to me. I'm gonna freak out.
That's crazy. All
Well,
right.
you probably won't get it because you're always just sleepy.
Right now you're on sleep paralysis. You're really sleeping.
I'm actually asleep right now. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Okay. All right, I got a dumb question.
Surprise.
So,
Podcast already knew that.
stupid question. Someone's like, "Yo, let me shoot you. You're guaranteed to survive this. You're not gonna have any health issues, and I'm gonna pay you. How much money do I need to pay you
Wow, I got good real quick.
for you to get shot?
You had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
No ramifications, no issues. Like after. It's
So
said
basically,
and
you're
done,
saying
but-
like I just have to deal with the pain of a bullet wound,
Yeah.
like the getting shot,
You're
and
gonna
then
survive.
everything's straight.
Yes.
Does it matter where?
The stomach.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. But give me like realistic, like a real number.
Yeah, a real number.
I'd do it for 100K, I think.
I'll do it for 100K. Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna do 100. Yeah, I'll get shot for 100K if I know I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, I think I'd take 100K as well. What about 50K?
I was about to say I'd probably take 50K as long as I know everything's gonna be okay.
It's gonna hurt, man. I've been hurt before.
You give me a slice of cheesecake, you might be able to pop me one good time.
Would you rather be set on fire or get $1 million?
What?
Huh. That's a tough
Oh, wait.
one.
What?
That's a real brain buster there.
Get set on fire and get $1 million?
No, or get $1 million.
This is why we're not ever gonna make it.
I'm getting set on fire any day, man. Any day of the week.
I'm gonna pass personally.
Nah, but I think I'd do it for probably like, shit, give me 30 bands.
Set on fire?
No, you're getting shot. Going back to
Oh,
getting
okay.
shot.
I wouldn't want to be set on fire.
I would never want to be
No
set on
money.
fire. That is fucking awful.
Like survive, and I don't know.
All right, set on fire, but no burnt skin, no nothing.
But you feel it.
But you feel
Nah.
5 seconds.
Your whole body, 5 seconds?
Whole body.
Yeah, I'm in.
10 seconds.
Oh, no.
I'll do anything for 10 seconds.
Mostly lasted. Okay.
I don't know.
Nah,
I feel like you just said like
that
the
would
no
hurt.
ramifications thing just like kind of makes anything.
Dude, but
it
10
puts
like
seconds,
you
anything
have
on
whole
the
to-
table.
body,
Yeah.
that would hurt.
Yeah.
But afterwards, like
You're
the
gonna
10
get
seconds,
through
it's
it.
done, and I have no marks on my body. Like it's just a pain. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know.
I guess.
That's what kind of makes it tough because being set on fire is going to hurt like.
Bro, yeah, it's probably the worst
Terribly.
pain ever.
Yeah,
but you
it's
know
gonna
it's
hurt
done
terribly.
afterwards. And you know it's it's like
Yeah, but you know it's done afterwards.
Nah, there's got to be something that happens after, because yeah.
Well, you're set on fire. That's the horrible part is you being set on fire. So that's the balance of this,
I wouldn't want to
hypothetical.
feel that for 10 seconds.
But when you check your bank account after 10 seconds, because think about 10 seconds just passed like 30 times of me starting this question. Probably even more.
Were you set on fire?
Yeah, but
all right, let's
It's
set
10
TJ on
seconds
fire
of
for 10
being on
seconds,
fire.
and then we put him out. And then
I
you
think
tell
we can
me,
do it.
Steve, if you do that.
well, let's have an example first. and then
You wouldn't do like a minute, though, right?
a minute of being on fire.
If
It
the
has to be
money,
a
if the
fuck ton
money's
of money.
talking, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Because
there's
the
gotta be
way I'm
something.
seeing it is like, okay, you're
Like
setting me
the-
on fire, but I know in my head going into it, I already know it's
Yeah.
once this 60 seconds is done, like once I make it through this, and I'm not gonna die. Like no matter how much I'm in pain for that 60 seconds,
No mental trauma,
I'm
no
coming
death,
out of
no
it
burnt
on the other
skin,
side
no
unscathed.
nothing.
I'm doing.
You're not doing like a day, though.
No, that's cooked.
If
I
the
might
plan
end up
is
killing
right.
myself before.
Yeah, like you're literally No, that's not.
No, I don't think it's doable.
I don't know. I don't know how bad it feels. You know what I mean? Could feel good.
It hurt.
Maybe I'm.
Bro.
No, I feel good.
Maybe
You're
I'm.
missing out on something.
You ever been next to a fire? No.
Maybe I'm like frozen. Maybe I'm super cold. Set me on fire real quick. Ah, nice and warm. Weather
Hopefully
guy
it
told
burns
me it's
your
gonna
hair
be weather guy negative 20 degrees. It's what he predicted. Nice fire set on me. Don't mind if I do.
No, I don't know. The whole day is crazy. Even like more than a minute is crazy. Even a minute is insane. But if you drop 50 mil in front of me, that minute looking like 2 seconds.
It sounds good until that guy's ready to light you on fire. Then you're probably gonna be like,
No, 100%. You're just gonna feel a certain way. But you know what's gonna feel even better?
yeah,
Laughing
no.
to the bank. Ha ha ha.
Nah, there's gotta be like, all right, how much would you do Russian roulette? One bullet. There's 6 chambers. You flip that thing. You pull the trigger.
No,
But you're
I
gonna
wouldn't.
die.
But I die.
If it hits the bullet, if it hits the bullet,
No,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
have to pass on that
you're
one.
not. So you're not taking the risk. What like for like you don't have like $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying. In these scenarios that he's giving us,
No, I know.
I'm
I
seeing
know. I
the
just
other
brought
side.
it to that. No,
I'm
I
not-
brought it. You
I'm
can
not
still
doing
see the
that.
other side. It's one out of 6.
Which order do I
That
go in?
is.
You feel me?
Is good.
Is it like me and 5 other people, or is it just
No,
me?
it's just you one time. You bullets in there. You flip that.
Knowing my betting
How
luck,
much?
No, my luck. Fucking cook.
knowing how my luck
Hey, my
is.
family gonna be set up. But
Knowing my luck, I accidentally pulled the trigger before I'm ready to.
Juan's pushing it 6 times.
I spin the thing, I cock it before. Ain't even get a chance.
yeah, that's tough.
That's tough.
All right, I'll do it for my foot though, for a decent amount of money. Like
Nah, a foot would have to be like $1,000.
$1,000 to be shot in the foot.
No, you're not automatically getting shot.
Yeah, but it's still.
One
If
out
I
of
do
6.
get shot, $1,000 not even gonna cover a medical bill.
But that's the chance that's the point.
But $1,000.
Well, that's what he's saying. So
But that's
1,000
the
isn't
risk.
enough.
Yeah.
So you're not
no.
doing it. Okay. I'd do it for 1,000.
What?
That's insane to me.
Your foot?
But do you get what he's saying? Okay, you do it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, but let's say, do you only get the money if you don't get shot?
Oh yeah. If you get shot, you don't get the money.
Okay, so.
But I'm looking at you guys are looking at it from it's gonna shoot. I'm looking at it's not gonna shoot.
But $1,000 is not enough for me to. Even if I did get paid
It's just a foot.
to get shot,
It's just
bro,
a
you know what
foot.
can happen to your
Walk
foot?
without a foot.
You
Show
might
me
have
you
to get
walking
that
without a foot.
amputated. Yeah.
Crutches.
Speaking of no foot,
Your foot's gonna heal.
Maybe.
no,
Depends on where I shoot it at.
there is a chance, but now you're adding ramifications to it. So there might be a chance your foot get infected. Now you have to fucking amputate it. Shout out to LeVar Ball.
Just like ball. Like a grew a foot back.
My go.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Crazy. It's crazy that he had his foot amputated. That was so left field too.
Did he
'cause,
actually?
Yes.
But he didn't grow it back?
They said he was.
Oh,
in
he
the,
showed a video.
They said he was in the kitchen cooking something crazy.
Actually?
No, you don't. Come on. He was cooking something so good. If he put his foot in it, you never heard that expression?
Oh no, I know that expression, but I thought you were being serious.
No, my fault.
Something.
I'm just on a different wavelength. I'm light years ahead of you guys.
All right, I got something. So when you close your eyes and imagine a picture, can you see it in your head?
Yes.
What? I know
Well,
you
I
can't.
think it's
He's
like-
asking this because he
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
We've had this
Yeah.
discussion
Some
before,
people
obviously off
can't.
the pod, but yeah, I remember you telling me this, and I was absolutely.
There's people I
flabbergasted.
talk to who can't either.
I think it's 30% of the population either can't do that or they can't hear their voice in their head when they're thinking. One or the other.
But like, I don't see memories.
If I close my eyes, I
That's
can see the
crazy.
voice in my head paint a picture. Actually. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I like feel things in my. I like feel
What?
when I think about it.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
This
What do you
guy
mean you
is
feel
I don't know how to
serious.
explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't see pictures though.
When you're thinking, can you hear your voice in your head?
I think so.
Oh God.
Like I can talk to yourself kind of, or like a legit voice is in your head.
Well,
not
like
like
a
voice,
legit-
like your
it's not
conscience.
legit,
No,
but
I
you-
I have a conscience. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's people who don't have that.
Right,
That's
so
wild.
when you say
That's
you
how
think of something, you feel it. So like if I said like close your eyes and picture like a tree floating on a boat in the ocean, like I can picture that. But you're saying you feel that? Like what do you mean? Like
I don't know how to
I
explain
feel the waves. I feel.
I don't know how to explain it, bro.
I don't even
know
have
how
to close
explain
my
it.
eyes. I'm picturing a fucking fire truck in my
I don't
head
see.
right now.
It's just
bro.
black. My brain is black.
That's
This explains a
crazy,
lot
yeah.
about like just.
No, for real. Because if I had brains like you, I'd literally be a billionaire. That's what I always think about.
Yeah, okay, but now you see the nightmares. that's
Now
in
you
my
know why
head.
my math test took freaking 10 hours.
Someone
Because you're over here memorizing it.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
I
that
feel like I have a
must suck.
photographic memory, but I don't really know because I don't know what that is.
I think I have a slightly above average, and I'm not sure if it's photographic, but just remembering like weird shit. Like there's times I'll drop something like maybe in between the cushion of a car or seats of a car, and I can remember exactly where it fell, how it looks, where it is, and shit like that. And I'm like, holy fuck.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a serial
I
killer.
can replay stuff in my head like that. Like if I lost something in my
Yeah.
house, or like if I put my wallet down, and then the next day I'm like, damn, where did I put it? If I close my eyes, I can retrace like that day or like the day before of like, okay, I walked into this room first, and then I did this, and then okay, my wallet's right here, and then I can go to it, and I can there was my wallet.
And you remember what position it was in and everything like that.
Yeah, and what I was doing
Like,
to it. Yeah. Wait.
Huh?
There's a question I was gonna ask. Oh, okay. If you guys come across a song that you really like, right, or like a song drops, or like just any song that you really like, are you the type to listen to it over and over and over again, or you listen to it once and then you just okay, moving on to the next song?
It depends. If it's an album, like a new album dropped, and this one song stuck out, I'm gonna continue the album. But if it's a single, then I'm gonna play it back to back to back.
I run it back.
I talked to somebody and he was like, "Oh, I could really like a song, or I could like, I could have a song in my mind and I'll play it once, but then I won't listen to it like again that day." And I was
crazy.
That's
Did he
crazy.
like the? I don't think he liked the song.
No, you say he just that, like, even if he likes the song.
I kind of
he loves the
understand
song.
because when you do run it back for like a week, you'll get tired of it a little bit.
I don't know. I could listen to a song on repeat. It's
Trance
really good
by
for a
Travis
while.
Scott and Young.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Thug
saying.
and
I feel like
Metro
that's
Boomin.
why I memorize, or that's how I memorize songs. Like, I have so many songs memorized because if it's really good
That's
to me,
another
or if
thing
I
for
like
me,
it,
yeah.
I just listen to it over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's why I got Little Talks on repeat. Don't listen to the words I say. Hey, hey. The screams all sound the same.
All right, you starting a record label. All genres. Who's your big 5 talents?
You talking about like famous people right now?
Just in general, sing from any time period.
Oh,
whatever.
anyway, okay, wow, that's a good question.
Any
Any
time
genre.
period.
Top 5.
Period.
And I know how
I'll go.
big they're gonna be, or it's just I'm inheriting.
Yeah, you're picking your top 5 pretty much. Any genre. And
Well, you don't know how big they're gonna be, but you know you heard some snippet. Well, I guess it doesn't
I mean,
count
you
at
know,
this point because
yeah.
you know now. But who you putting on? You just need to make
So
a
is
bunch
it
of hits.
favorites or money wise?
Money wise.
All right,
You're not trying
well,
to make your
gotta
biggest
go-
hits.
it's
You're trying
gotta
to
go-
get that.
I got
It's
this.
got to go MJ,
Yeah.
Elvis,
Elvis,
Drake,
the Beatles,
Beatles. Yeah, that's true.
Taylor Swift, and Drake.
Yeah, that's a
I'm not putting
perfect
T-Swizzle on
list.
it, though.
I'm going MJ, Drake, Eminem. I mean,
There's a lot, dude.
there is a lot.
You could go rock.
Yeah, but if you're talking
Yes.
just money wise, like
There's more out there. Who's Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's big.
James Dean.
Jimmy.
James
Jimmy
Dean was an actor.
Yeah, he was
Oh, who's am I talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. James Dean was like the.
He said James Dean, and then said, "Wait, who am I talking about?"
I think James
Bro,
Dean
what?
is the sausages in my freezer.
No, that's Jimmy
that's
Dean.
Jimmy Dean.
That's his cousin.
But
They grew up like this.
They're like this.
I think James did go by Jimmy as well. He was the cool guy.
James Dean's one of them. Who's the other guy that I'm thinking of? Who's like the guy like? He's kind of Elvis time.
What songs did he sing a song? Fuck boy.
I can't. That's my memory. I can't think about it.
He can't picture it in his head. That is crazy. I think I'd go insane
Frank
if I just
Sinatra.
woke up one day.
Frank Sinatra. Yeah. So who's the other guy that's like
Fly me
compared?
to the moon.
The moon.
It's a Dean guy, I think. Yeah, but so Frank could go on there. He was up there. In the moment.
Nah, but if we're just talking bread, like I feel like you just got to go with the top 5 like earners.
Nah, but he was bringing in bread.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
if you're trying to
you-
make your max bread, everybody would pick the same 5 because you're going max bread.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You would have to do like favorites.
But if you're doing favorites, then that's way different. Like the Beatles are not making my top
Fly me
5.
to the moon.
Taylor Swift is not making
Gosh,
my
that
top
guy's
5.
talented. Yeah, Taylor Swift's getting kicked to the curb.
But she bringing that big bread
In the club.
in the
club.
club.
We all family.
I was in the gym today. Speaking of music, Glorilla came on. Oh my gosh.
I'm out. This is what I'm talking about.
What are you
What?
talking about? Glorilla in the gym? That gives you extra 30% extra whatever experience points. You just naturally stronger if she comes on in the gym.
Really?
That
Okay.
yeah glow
I'll try
comes
her
on. Yeah, glow.
Fire. All right, I know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I see. So I get confused with like all those girls. You know, there's like 4 of them that kind of sound the same.
She doesn't sound
What?
like
They're-
any
you know what I'm
other
saying.
female artist that's popular
Yeah,
right now.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
She's
Yeah,
got
they
that-
all like there.
She's got that Memphis.
She's like the
accent.
Cardi B to me and all of them. Nah, she's good. I actually do. I think she's pretty good.
Last time I went to the gym, no music, just straight up raw dog.
Raw
Worst thing. Worst
Everything
decision
is not
possible.
okay at home because that is insane.
And then he
Just
tweeted
forgot that
afterwards,
headphones,
"Yo, just had a 2-hour gym sesh, raw dog, no music, no podcast, no headphones, just my thoughts,
No nothing.
Just my thoughts.
just
I
the
was at a
just the
golf
memory
video.
of her leaving me."
Every PR. Broken.
On the treadmills, a lot of golf videos.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I tend to watch videos on the treadmill, or like if I'm doing cardio, or as opposed to like lifting weights, then I'll just do music. But I have to have something that I'm like focused on. If I'm like doing
Yeah.
the Stairmaster or cardio or anything like that. That's a good point.
I remember when we went to the gym in Tallahassee. I think it was like once. You came to the preserve. You're on the fucking treadmill for a long time. And
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
when I was in
how
my
does
peak cardio state. You
I was
and
like,
Cody
this
said the
man's
same thing.
hitting the jewel every day, but somehow was on the treadmill for at least, I felt like an hour, bro. Just
It was
straight
30
running and
minutes.
chilling.
I remember that's when I used to run 30
yeah.
minutes every day to start my workout. Not every day,
That
but like
shit
when
was
I went to
crazy
the
to
gym.
me. And it wasn't even like or most of it wasn't even like a light jog or anything like that.
By full sprint for 30
Oh, I was on the treadmill and they go, "All right, I think we're almost done." I was like, "Almost done?" I was like, "I'm just warming up. I still gotta hit my
I just
workout."
get started.
That's wild.
That was insane. I was like, dude.
I
how
was
do
in
you
my
just-
bag man.
that?
Yeah, that's me.
And then me and Cody couldn't even run a 5K.
Them hills had eyes.
Those are
did,
tough.
'cause- Yeah, they are. They kicked me. We brought you here today because we want 5.
Speaking of that, I think speaking of that movie, but as
Fuck
reminded me.
that
So
movie.
earlier, a couple episodes ago, you asked if there was a song we could listen to one time for the first time, like redo it again. All right, give me a movie that you want to like. If you could watch it again for the first time and just like see it, what movie would it be?
That's tough. That's very tough.
Sonic.
What a film! Oh man, absolute stud of a film.
There's a lot.
Honestly,
honestly, Dark Knight's coming to me for some reason.
Dude, that was the movie that was in my head too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
that's a
That was the
Dark
movie that was in
Knight.
my head.
I love Joker so much, bro.
That
I love
opening
him.
scene is just so
I love
hard.
him. Yeah. Dark Knight is a good movie.
I'm gonna say Insidious.
Yeah, that's fire too.
Nope, never
That's
seen
fire.
it. I'll never
That's-
have a first reaction to that movie because I'll never watch it.
No, Insidious, the first one, it fell off, but dude, it's so good.
That
man.
was the scariest movie of my whole life.
So
And yes,
good.
it's not scary compared to a lot of movies today.
They
but
did it right.
But they did it right,
Yeah.
and I was at the perfect age where it was still super scary,
Sinister.
and it was just really good. But yeah, that movie was great. And I remember, no, that wasn't that movie. Never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about the story because it wasn't the same movie. But Insidious was definitely the movie that I want to watch
That's a
for the
great
first
pick,
time.
dude. That's a great pick.
But I want to be back at that age too, because if I watch it today,
and by yourself
yeah,
in a freaking dark.
in a haunted mansion.
Yes.
How was that fun for you guys?
Oh my god.
While someone's
Scary
chasing me
movies
with
are
a gun.
best.
Oh, I can't
Yes.
wait. Like,
Yes. Please.
I don't know. I was thinking like The Dark Knight or like a comedy movie, like Step Brothers, just to like have that initial
Yeah,
laugh.
that was my That's funny.
Yeah,
that was my
Step
second
Brothers
one.
is definitely up there.
like
That was
just
the second
see
one.
some of those scenes again for the first time.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
The car scene, goated.
Oh man, what a scene!
Sweet Child of Mine. I used
Flat,
to watch people
flat,
redo
absolutely
that.
flat. You don't even look good singing it.
Look good while you're singing. I used to watch people like remake that on YouTube. That's how much I love that.
He's
scene.
just like, okay, I'm gonna come in and save us here.
Bow wow.
I'm there, and I can say hi for
I can sing high.
That's funny.
Oh god, it's so
That movie
good.
is
What are you
goated.
doing? I'm burying you. I'm alive though.
Shh, you're waking the neighbors.
You're
I'm
waking the
sorry.
neighbors.
That movie's wild.
But no, but yeah, with
That-
the first pick, Dark Knight, I think like that might be. I don't know, that one and Dark Knight Rises. The first, just the opening scenes for those movies are so good. Like so to reveal the villain like right off the bat, even though obviously the trailer already told you what the villain's gonna be,
Yeah.
or who it is. But like, I don't know, just how they brought him into the movie right off the bat it was so good. Like you're just straight into it. I like when a movie does that. No messing around, no games, just straight into the
Pop.
like. Here's what we're here for.
Joker is just so good, bro. Joker is the best villain ever. I
See,
love him.
I think one would like Insidious because what you just explained
Yeah.
is what Insidious did. A
don't
lot of
like
horror
it.
movies.
Like,
I
it's
know. I was
not-
messing
I
with you.
don't like it.
I'm messing with you. But what stuck out for Insidious for me is a lot of horror movies just have like, all right, 20 minutes of build up, nothing scary
Yeah.
happens, and it
They
happens.
just jump in it.
Insidious was like first 5 minutes scary shit was happening, and I was like, damn, like this is kind of new. Like it usually just a happy family, yada yada yada. This shit was right off the bat, and I was like, This is a banger right here.
Hereditary. We already talked about
Hereditary is
The
good
horse
as
movie?
well.
that. How did that clip not get millions of views?
That was funny.
Seabiscuit. Good film.
There's a lot of good movies. Shawshank.
Ooh, classic for sure. The Green Mile.
That's up there.
All right, Juan. Bren comes into the room. Daddy, Daddy.
Stiff
Oh, I
arm.
love you so much, Daddy. Look at the picture I drew of us and the family. It's you, Sam,
This is part of the movie.
Grandma, and there's just a dark figure holding your shoulder, like hand on your shoulder. What's your next step?
Sam, what black guy are you with?
Yo, oh, thanks for including Uncle TJ.
We love him so much.
That red eyes, dark figure.
Nah,
It's like, oh, you drew him
red
high.
eyes.
No,
Yeah.
but,
He's talking like scary, bro.
like some scary,
demon-
spooky shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Sometimes, like, it's like speaking of that, like Bryn when she was like, I guess started talking.
I'm getting scared
stuff
already.
Like that. Like she would be, I don't know. She'd just like be looking, just wherever and be talking as if
Yeah.
she was talking to somebody, and I'd be like,
There's a theory behind that.
I don't want to know it. Don't care. Like I'm gonna just live my life.
So
But
what they say is
what did I say? I
like-
said I didn't want to know it, right? Just,
no,
yeah,
it's too late now. Close your ears, Juan. So they say like spirits and like ghostly things like show themselves to kids because kids can't like
yeah, because they're so
explain
pure.
or say what's going on. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah,
it
that's
pure.
it.
But-
you already knew.
I mean, it doesn't even matter.
I mean, I
'cause-
knew obviously. Like, I wouldn't just think she's. You know, obviously, I've heard of that, but like,
I don't know if
choose
it's
not to,
true,
like-
but
yeah,
I
that
just
would
think
that would creep
kids
me out.
just have
kids have imagination.
imagination, so
Yeah.
they're just.
But
doing
that's
what
how
they're doing.
I mean. What you described is like I have seen. Oh, what's it called? Oh, Paranormal Activity. Like that was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
basis of that movie. Was like the daughter
That's
was
fire.
talking to, Toby
Yeah.
or whatever his name
Toby.
was.
Toby. That's
Yeah.
fire. Oh my gosh. I'm about to
My
cry.
child will be on that doorstep. I'm like, all right, go ahead and find
Adapt
your
him
way
up.
in this world.
All right, big dog, it's been real. Y'all
All right,
be
you and
easy.
Toby, get on out of here.
Like, I got
Dap
you a
up
pack
Toby
of
too. All
cigarettes
right,
in your
big dog.
bag.
Hey, make sure you keep up with her. All right, here's what she's allergic to. Y'all be easy.
Yeah, y'all be good.
Matter of fact, hey,
Nah, that'd
y'all have the house. I'm gonna head out. Y'all be good. I paid the mortgage.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's all taken care of. You ain't gotta worry about no bills. Y'all be easy.
Please.
I'll be, I ain't even gonna tell you where. I'm gonna just be there.
Dinner's actually cooked. Dinner's good. You guys go enjoy dinner.
It just pissed me off because I love my child, but I'm like, bro, why you? Out of all the kids in this world, bro, why you have to be the chosen one, bro? Like,
What about the,
fuck.
what's that other one? The Orphan?
Oh yeah, that one was crazy.
Oh, yeah,
You know that one?
Yeah. I mean, I know. I never
She's
saw it, but I heard about it.
She's
That's-
she's like a 30-year-old
Yeah, she's a
orphan,
grown-ass
but she
woman,
acts like
yeah.
a kid, bro. But she's like demon possessed, bro. Like just
Well, she's just a psychopath.
like say yeah.
yeah,
But
but
she's just messing with everybody. But
Did
they
you
think
see
she's just a
this-
little cute kid.
did you see the second one though? They fumbled, so
Oh,
they
no, I
should have
didn't
made it
even
right
know.
away because they waited years and they used
No one
the
knew what
same
happened.
girl, and so she looked a lot older.
Oh,
She looked a lot older, but it was supposed to be a prequel. So it's like she looked older in the second one than she did in the first one. I was like, dude, still a great movie. I ain't gonna lie.
It's all right, yeah,
The
pretty
second
good.
one. But
Is that the one? No, that's not the one. There's another one. It's like a kid. It's like the same premise, but in the beginning the person tries to put the kid in the oven and kill the kid. You ever see that one?
No, that's the visit.
And then the new lady,
that's the visit.
the visit, yeah. And then the new lady's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" She takes the kid in, and then she's like, "Oh, I see why you did that."
Huh?
Yeah, no, the grandparents
No.
are swapped.
Is that not it?
Like they go, the mom drops them off at the bus station. The kids have never met
That's
their
another one.
grandparents. No, it's the same movie.
I
that you
think
just
he's thinking
described.
about another movie.
No. This is. I'm thinking of. I know your one too, though.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
That one's crazy though.
But
But
that
you're
was
talking about different movies.
crazy.
The Visit, I thought that,
Bro, these are
that movie
good
was
movies.
terrible. I saw that movie in theaters and I thought it was trash.
Oh no, it's not that good
I
of
just
a
like
movie.
the
premise is
concept.
good.
Yeah, I
was
guess
so
the premise
good.
is pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. They get on,
But it was a lot
they,
of
FaceTime their mom towards the end, and they're like, "Yeah, we're here with Grandma and Grandpa," and she's like, "That's not your grandparents."
Dude, could you imagine? Be like,
I
"What
would have
do you mean? These
tweaked
guys are
out right
awesome.
then and there. I would have been like,
This guy gave me a beer. I don't want to know grandpa.
but just imagine being in that situation where your
Yeah.
mom say that, and you just like,
Bro.
well,
What do you even do? Yeah, those kids were like what, like 6 and like 12 or something like that. What can you even do?
yeah. But I feel like those old people are old enough where, bro, just put hands on them.
It ain't gonna happen. Like, yeah.
Just put hands on them. I can break a femur real easy.
Where were the real ones? Were they locked up or dead?
They were dead. I think they were locked in the basement dead or
Dun
something.
dun dun.
Actually, wasn't the grandma still alive or some shit? And the girl was trying to help the grandma get out of the basement. If I'm not mistaken.
And like how it was is the two people were escaped, like mental patients.
Yeah, like insane people. Yeah.
That's wild. They ate grandma's cookies. Grandma, these are shit.
Speaking of shit,
Say how you used to make them.
Grandpa was habitually shitting on himself, and he had a bunch of his diapers like in the shed.
In the barn,
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. They'd be tweaking. Who made that movie? Was that an M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. My boy is the GOAT at making great premises, terrible
Then folding.
execution. Terrible execution.
It's like
you ever
that
watch
movie
that movie
Split.
Old?
I know old, but I haven't seen it. Split. Oh, he did Split?
Split's good, though.
Split was good, but then
Those are good.
What was it? Because it was 3. Split was like the middle one, but there was the one with Bruce
There
Willis.
was an original one, but that was the original.
What was that one called? Because it was Split, and
He
then the
meets up
last
with
one
them
was
in
called
Split.
Glass. Yeah, in the third movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got like powers.
Did you ever watch Old by him?
No, but I know what that is. That's when they're on the beach.
Yeah, they're on the beach, but if they go in the water, it ages you like rapidly.
But they can't get off the beach, right?
But they can't get off the beach because it's surrounded by a giant mountain. They try to climb up, and people fucking fall.
Why didn't they just, like where they walked in was just closed off?
I can't remember why they couldn't. I can't remember how they got there is the issue. But it was such a dumb premise, but I still enjoy the movie. But I also like terrible movies.
I've heard a lot of people like that one.
I'm
Sounds
a big
like it.
fan of movies or like dumbass movies. Shut up.
What if I told you this whole convo kind of started, this whole episode started with you talking about how Finding Nemo is your favorite movie? And now I got to listen to you talk
you
about
fell
every
asleep.
scary movie under the sun.
Well, Finding Nemo is just untouchable.
He was touchable.
Who, Nemo?
What do you
No,
mean by
his
that?
Mom.
What do you
He
mean by
got
that?
snatched up.
His mom was touchable.
Yo, the ride at Disney's kind of fire, low-key.
My boy Marlon was like, let's name this half Marlon Jr. and this half. Like, right, you gonna name all your kids, all 400 of them, the same fucking name? It's like, nah, you stupid.
She's
Shout out to
like,
Crush,
I
though.
like Nemo.
That's a crush.
It's like, okay, we can name it one Nemo.
We've talked about Nemo in every single podcast episode.
It's hard not
Welcome to
bro.
Seeing Nemo.
Seeing Nemo.
Trying to find Nemo.
Seeing P. Sherman referred to Wallaby Way, Sydney. I remembered it.
You ever been talking about rides? You ever been on a Universal, the Dr. Seuss ride? And then
The two, thing one and thing two, they fucking run out. They start screaming.
Why doesn't know? It's funny, man.
You ever seen that?
They're like,
video?
so they're like running like this.
I know what you're
It's like-
talking about, but I haven't been there in forever.
But there's a
Well, it's because they
video
bust through the door. Like, that's
Yeah.
their thing. They like bust through the door.
where the
and
guy
then
did
they're
a
running.
video, and when he goes by, he's just like.
Oh, I haven't
And
seen
last
it.
time I went on
Okay.
that ride, I did that same thing. I was cracking up.
No, that,
That's funny.
the kids' rides, except the, what's that shit called?
Small
the Happy Land, or Small World. I hate that
That's
one.
scary.
That's
I
Brent's
fucking
favorite
hate
That's
ride.
scary.
I hate it.
Explains Brent. That's a scary ride.
Just imagine one of them just started taking off running. One of the little animatronics.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
start
What's wrong with you
booking it.
guys?
Just-
Why can't you guys just take stuff at face value? Why's everything gotta
Yo,
be
that
scary?
should be a movie. You go on a kid's ride, and it just like.
I would guarantee there's something that's been done like that. All right, no more Rainbows and Sunshine for one. You are.
Well, I'm
my
just soft.
sunshine.
You won't run the fade, though.
I'll run the fade with my hands tied behind my back.
Yeah, that's easy.
You know what I'll do? I'll turn on a scary movie. You come to my house, I just turn the lights off. Ah!
Bro, you remember when we lived in the Boulevard? We'll say this story to wrap up this episode. You remember when we lived in the Boulevard and I got home late from work and it was either you or Jeff were hiding in my closet trying to scare me?
That wasn't me.
Bro, you were a part of it, but like I got home and it's just quiet and like I go into my room. I forget how I knew. Like I didn't end up getting scared, but we had this one mask. Remember, it was just like a Halloween mask. And
Yeah, I do remember that.
and bro, I get home and Jeff is in my closet hiding, trying to scare me. And I can't remember for the life of me how I knew that he was in there. Or like it was cracked and I saw it, or like something was off, or like maybe I left and my door was closed and it was open when I got home. But I don't know. I just remember it so like because of what you just said. I got home, all the lights were off, it was quiet. I was like, yo, where is everybody? And nobody was saying anything. And then, like, I opened my door. I forget what I was doing, but then I, like, saw, like, I was like, yo, I know you're in there. He came out, he's like, damn, how'd you know? And I can't remember how. This is honestly a terrible story, terrible way to end the podcast, but.
Well, I'm going to feed off of that, and then we can end it. I know I like horror stuff and horror movies. I don't like being scared in real life. I don't like when people try to scare me. That pisses me off so much. Like Renee,
Oh yeah, I mean,
like she'll like get upstairs before me, the lights are off, and she's like hiding somewhere. Luckily, I have 2 dogs who can't keep a fucking secret because they just go sniff the area that she's hiding in because they see it. But I don't like if I'm going to a haunted house or whatever, it's to be expected, so I'm okay with that. But just like if I'm in the comfort of my home, please don't try to scare me. Like. Let's relax on that.
All right, Steve, you know what to
just
do
like
next
a
episode.
pop out.
Scare him.
Like a pop out.
I'm scared of him.
Yeah, okay. I'll be sitting outside until you open the door for me.
That door's just gonna open by itself.
Joke's on you. He's gonna pop out of your back seat.
We both die, and I'm gonna crash the fucking whip. No.
Wild.
No. But yeah, that was season 2, episode 11, or episode 1 of season 2. I'm just saying
how we're doing
shit.
it?
Nah, I'm just making stuff up. Just trying to be a little funny.
That was funny.
Little razzle dazzle.
A little
Thank you for showing up to the Halloween episode.
Halloween in March.
I'm joking. I just try to make it funny.
Just kidding.
But yeah.
Just kidding.
All right. I don't know what you guys doing.
There's someone behind. Just kidding.
Oh, you're talking to me. Yeah.
Wait, Juan, seriously. Juan. Typical scary movie.
Camera just cuts.
Guys. Yeah. God.
It's like the movie Unfriended. But yeah. Episode 11, Seeing Green. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have been tuning in every episode. I know I have a couple people letting me know, hey, I watched this episode here and there. I advise those people who are watching episodes here and there, just watch all of them.
That was wild.
Episode 11,